Hey friends, welcome back to the Rubber Duck Recruiter. Okay, so metrics, we're talking metrics really quick. If you were going to be doing an interview, you need to have your metrics in your back pocket, especially if you're a new recruiter. You need to at least understand metrics, and if you're going for more of a mid-level or senior position, you need to have an example of metrics from your last role. So what does that look like? I'm just going to give you an example here of how this should be structured. Let's just say hypothetically they ask you, how many OEs do you average every month? And we'll just say hypothetically that you're on the hook for 3 OEs. I'm sorry, that's what they call it in my company, offers a month. You're on the hook for 3 offers a month. So here would be some example metrics. Okay, thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Interviewer. The way that my metrics break down to the 3 offers a month that I'm supposed to be providing to my company is per day I try to have 60 reach outs and 3 pre-screens. That's what I look for per day. That's the micro. Zooming out a little bit, per week I try to have 12 pre-screens and 3 interviews, tech interviews, whatever the interview is. 3 interviews with a hiring manager talking to the candidate. Okay, that's zooming out a little bit more. So per day, 60 outreaches and 3 pre-screens. Per week, 12 pre-screens that lead to 3 screens. So that means of those 12 pre-screens, about 3 people will make it to the next step, talking to the hiring manager. Now, the full macro version is per month, right? So my metrics per month would look like 12 interviews and 6 on-sites. Okay, so how does that work? I reach out to 60 people. Of those 60 people, I get about 3 pre-screens per day. Per week, of all those pre-screens per week, I get about 3 hiring manager interviews, technical interviews, whatever you want to call it, initial interviews. And then if you zoom out more per month, that leads me with averaging 12 interviews, initial interviews per month. Of those 12 interviews, 6 people roughly get to an on-site. Of those 6 people, 3 people usually get an offer. Okay, so if I was a really cool recruiter YouTube guy, I would have like amazing After Effects, like, man, here's a little animated thing and man, metrics, and then Rubber Duck would come and be like, meh. But hopefully you get the idea. Like, that's how you want to break it down from day to week to month. Okay, and it's not even so important that your metrics make perfect sense, because recruiting is it goes up and down. If you're a recruiter, you know that your metrics aren't going to be like set in stone. You're going to have good months and bad months. But you just need to have something to say here. So this is also kind of ties into your KPIs, essentially, your key performance indicators. That's a whole other video. I'll put that in the description. But yeah, for more tips like this, I'm going to release more videos like this, but follow me on Instagram too. I've been making these little, essentially little posts that have a lot of great information here. And as always, may the recruiting odds be ever in your favor. Skidoo.